Hello everyone. I am Ashish Chandrakar, your host for this special webinar on topic Power of Communication. So before starting the session, let me first tell you about the ADOR. ADOR is a global organization empowering youth through volunteer-led activities and workshops. We are thrilled to welcome you to this webinar on power of communication. In this webinar, we will learn how to engage audience effectively, how to listen effectively, and how to communicate effectively. To make this session even more engaging, I would request the participants to please turn on their camera. Now, I am delighted to introduce our prominent speaker, Ms. Sonesh Bhardwaj. She is a global motivational speaker with 17 plus years of work experience with top companies across the globe. She has handled top management roles in sales, marketing, operations in various industries. She has mentored and coached people from all diverse fields of life like corporate companies, startup owners, individuals, and educational universities. Ma'am, we are honored to have you here to share your expertise with us today. We are eager to learn from you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alec, for such a lovely introduction. And first of all, it's my esteemed pleasure to be here on this great evening. And my special thanks to the entire management members of Adore Committee for organizing such a wonderful webinar. And no doubt, all the lovely participants who all are here. So I heartily welcome all of you. So may I request all of you to please switch on your camera because I love interacting with people, and that really makes our webinar look more, I would say, engaging. So I can see Sneha.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, Sneha. How are you?
All good, ma'am. What about you?
Doing great. Thank you so much. Nice. Thank you so much, Tejas. All right. So thank you so much, Aditya ji. Nice. So I can see few good faces to interact with. Well, as you all know, my name is Sonesh Bhardwaj and I'm joining all of you from Bangalore, India. Regarding my introduction, I'm so thankful to Alek and his entire team for presenting a lovely introduction. And without further delay, let me take you through today this wonderful webinar topic of power of communication. Only one simple humble request: be interactive. You can use your chat box, you can just respond, unmute your mic and respond also whenever I just go through certain questions, so that we can stay very engaging and we all can learn very powerfully, right? Okay, so when we talk about communication, I just want to know from your end, how do you define communication in your own way? Do you have any language? Do you have any, I would say, definition? Do you have any certain words in your mind that how would you like to define communication? Anyone?
Ma'am, sharing of feeling emotion is known as a
Sharing
communication,
your
according to me.
emotions. Very good. Okay. All right. Anyone else?
Yes, same
Ma'am, to make,
sharing information.
Sharing information, yes.
ma'am, to
Or
create a
kuch?
to create a clear understanding in other person, the understanding which we have in our mind.
Right. So communication की जब हम बात करते हैं तो it is actually not only a passing of an information from one person. Communication has to be a two-way. Number one, if it is not two-way, it is not called a effective communication. It is simply called as कि हम बात तो कर रहे हैं लेकिन वो बात इतनी इफेक्टिव नहीं हो रही है. क्यों नहीं हो रही है? क्योंकि दूसरी तरफ हमारा कोई कम्युनिकेशन नहीं आ रहा है. राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं ही बोलती रहूंगी और अगर आप लोग वहां से कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं करेंगे तो मुझे लगेगा कि इट्स जस्ट अ काइंड ऑफ वन वे कम्युनिकेशन. So it won't be that effective. Now, as just now you people all started responding, so it has become two-way communication, which is very, very important to understand first. तो communication कभी भी एक इंसान के साथ नहीं होता है. Communication के अंदर एक चीज बहुत important is two-way communication. चाहे वो आप किसी स्मॉल गैदरिंग के अंदर पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो आप किसी मेजर गैदरिंग के अंदर पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू हैव अ क्राउड ऑफ 2000 3000 पीपल एंड लेट्स से यू आर एड्रेसिंग दैट क्राउड फ्रॉम योर स्टेज. Even in that, I understand हम सबके inputs नहीं ले सकते हैं वहां पे, but a small engaging interaction there is actually is going to be a part of your communication. Have you seen lot of celebrities, artists, and lot of influencers when they are on stage? They actually throw one sort of engaging interaction with crowd. क्या करते हैं वो अपना mic उनकी तरफ करते हैं. That is how they actually love to interact with people. तो इसको हम क्या
Yes.
बोलते हैं? They are just trying to get the response from their audience so that the audience can be engaging. That's very, very meaningful here. So every sort of profession, any sort of kind of profession you are into, whether you are a student, you are a professional, you are a corporate individual, you are leading any department at a very high level, or let's say at a very high level of top management, or let's say even you are a public figure, it is very important that you have to communicate to your audience. Now let me take you, because most of you are students and going to take a lot of corporate roles or professional roles or business roles going forward after finishing up your education. So communication for you, generally at a student level, if majorly I talk about, is very, very important, because student life is actually a kind of fun life we always consider, right? College में हम क्या करते हैं? We love bunking classes. हमारा ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं होता, हमें मौज मस्ती वाला माहौल चाहिए. We want to go with our group of friends and just have that chill life, क्योंकि हमें बचपन से सिखाया जाता है कि college life is all about chill life. Actually हमें chill life का मतलब नहीं पता होता, but we want to have it, right? That's the irony. The best part about communication is आप अपनी student life से सीखते हैं. आज communication की if I talk about, it is so important that if you don't have this power of communication, today you cannot talk to your parents also. Lot of students I have seen at a very young age, when I sit with them for counseling, they always come with major issue. I don't know, I don't have a good rapport with my father. I don't know how to talk this thing to my mother. Being a girl also, they're so hesitant to talk to their parents. And both the parents are, it's not like they're well educated, they're working for multinational companies, but as the child or as the student is not able to express themselves in terms of proper feeling to their parents, so students feeling there is a gap between parents and them, right? This is a major issue currently students are facing. Now this is number one, I'm talking from a student point of view. So what do you do? Ultimately you are a human being, right? So you will always try to hang around with your group of those 2-3 friends, and you love to share everything with them. But unfortunately, if that friend circle is not that great, you might have a very high tendency to fall into a wrong trap. Now again, as you never learned the power of communication, you never learned what is called expression, you never learned how to stand for your own right and wrong, it becomes very challenging for a student to just go and survive in those initial years of their student life. So I believe students have a golden opportunity to utilize their university platforms and college platforms to the best. Now let me help you out how you can do so. So when I used to go and take my lectures at universities and most of the top colleges, a lot of students come and say that we want to do, but we are not able to do. This is a major problem with them. I always tell them, when I was an engineering student, like you, I was a very shy person. Though I was a topper, I has been phenomenally great in terms of my sports career, in my cultural activities, kind of. But when it comes to talking, expressing publicly in a gathering, it was always a challenge for me. And the major setback for me was a eye-to-eye contact to the opposite person. And can you understand, when you're eye-to-eye contact, you are looking here, there, on the roof, people feel you are confused. You don't have the confidence, right? But I'm so thankful to my mentors and my very first job into sales, which gave me that confidence that what are the right ways to practice your public speaking. So I took that journey very, very powerfully from there. And I decided I want to change my personality because internally, as a human, I was feeling I can't assume my life sitting in front of a laptop 24/7 and doing coding. I'm not that kind of person. Though I'm an engineer, I'm a kind of person who fits for management role, who want to interact and learn more about psychological concepts when it comes to human behavior, who want to actually empower people when it comes to dealing with a lot of internal conflicts. Now that was my key interest, which actually pulled me towards more deep study of going and engaging and interacting with diverse crowd. So let me share a couple of things which you all as a student can do. Number one, your college and university is a brilliant platform for all of you. You all will have certain programs in your universities. We have University Fest, we have symposium, we have webinars, we have seminars, we have so many workshops right now is getting conducted at university levels, right? I always push people that please go and be an active member in that. Have you seen when there is a kind of fest is getting organized, there is a team of 8, 10 students will come to all the classes, take names, give information. This is a brilliant way to go and engage yourself and face from your stage to rest of the crowd. This is a small start you can do if you are a kind of very shy person. If you feel, no, I can't go and speak alone, take support of your friends. Be there with that group who is performing good, right? This is the way when they push you to go and talk on stage, to go and talk, let's say in front of 20, 30 people, you feel automatically you will start gaining that confidence, which can create miracles out of you. This is number one tip. Number two tip, you as a student should be an active member in any one of the, let's say, kind of public speaking clubs. Now, when I say club, don't take me wrong. There are very powerful public speaking clubs. Like you can join platforms like Toastmaster. You can join other public platforms where, as a student, now onwards, sitting at your home, you can access all these platforms and you can enhance your public speaking skill set to the next level. So this is level number two, which can really help you to gain that momentum of right confidence in terms of your confidence. Step number three, as a student, what you should do. Let's say you have a kind of stage fear and you really don't know how to handle that stage. Have you seen in your files or in your initial welcoming speech, you were shivering on stage and you don't know what to do at that point of time, right? That's a kind of very embarrassing situation for you when you are on stage. Everyone eyes is on you and you don't know what to do. You are shivering out of fear. Correct? You try to see, okay, just 2 minutes I'll speak and then run away from here because somehow I want people to not look at me. Now that fear can easily be taken out when you start addressing small groups. Be a part of small public groups where you get an opportunity to come and talk in front of small group of 5 members initially. Then slowly and steadily you start increasing them to 10, 15, 20 and so on. And then you see within a span of good 3 months, you really can go and address very powerfully people in an effective manner. Because now you are very confident, you don't have that shivering ability, and you have gained momentum to go and address your crowd. Right? Now, let me introduce these are a couple of tips which as a student all can go and enjoy. Now, let me tell you the base introduction when it comes to communication. Lot of people feel communication is all about speaking English, fast English, or going with the flow, or at least confuse people so that people feel, wow, you are knowledgeable. Let me tell you, effective communication is none of these. A right, powerful speaker, you will always find them, they talk less, but they talk very powerfully. That is the number one characteristics of a right public speaker, or I would say powerful communicator, right? Because they believe in the power of giving back to society through their powerful words. not talking anything and everything which might not make sense for anyone. That is number one. So communication is not only about speaking English. Please understand, English is your tool to go and interact at a wider angle. I'll give an example. So for example, you are from North and you get an opportunity in your career to travel to South, and you have a bigger opportunity with a multinational company to work in South. And let's say in South, people speak their regional language like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, so on, right? There are, multi-language kind of forum we have, especially in South. That is the beauty of South. But overnight, you will never learn all these South Indian languages, right? But you have to survive. When you come here, you find everybody is talking their regional language, and probably hardly you will find people understand, let's say, Hindi there. So what you can do, if you have mastered your tool called English, you will find it very easy to communicate with this kind of people, so that you don't find it a basic struggling life in South, and you feel I can survive. So what if I don't have my regional language or I don't know how to speak, but still by communicating in English, I can manage my day-to-day routine life. Correct? That's very important. So please understand, English is not your barrier. English is a tool for you, and use it effectively. Master it, because you don't know what is going to come in future for you. I never thought in my this thing, because I'm from North. So I never thought that I will go to South and start my career from South. Luckily, for my all 17 plus years, I have worked in South. And then even abroad also, when I was doing my assignment, I felt it so good interacting with people. I never found that this is a challenging situation for me. I've traveled to all, probably most of the South Indian regions for my work. I found people from diverse background, diverse culture, diverse languages, and it's so good to interact with them, provided that you keep a very open mindset towards learning. I was never been a kind of individual who go with a thought process, oh, I will not learn. This is not my language. Come on. You should learn. Why you should not? Right? So learning is a never ending process. So first thing, clear this myth out of this. It's not about English. It's all about English as a tool, using English as a tool on a wider platform so that you can connect very well with people. Apart from that, let's say, if you are using Hindi or any regional other language also for your communication, that has to have a very, very good command in terms of communication. Now, what is it? Anybody can tell me? आप हिंदी भी यूज करते हैं, तो उसको कैसे आप कम्युनिकेशन के अंदर मैप करेंगे? एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देती हूँ। हिंदी में भी कई लोग जब बोलते हैं तो उनके वर्ड बड़े रिस्पेक्टफुल नहीं आते हैं। आपने देखा होगा ना, दे स्पीक वेरी ब्रोकन लैंग्वेज, या फिर कई बार उनके वर्ड बड़े आगे पीछे हो जाते हैं और लोगों को लगता है कि दे आर नॉट रिस्पेक्टफुल। अब यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज समझने की क्या है, लैंग्वेज कम्युनिकेशन की जब हम बात करते हैं, जो भी कोई लैंग्वेज हम यूज कर रहे हैं कम्युनिकेशन के लिए, यू हैव टू यूज रिस्पेक्टफुल वर्ड्स फॉर पीपल। उसके अंदर आप ध्यान रखिए, यू नॉट हैव एनी वल्गर वर्ड्स, एनी डिफेमिंग वर्ड्स फॉर पीपल, नो इंसल्टिंग काइंड ऑफ फ्रेजेस टू बी यूज। और स्पेशली आप कभी भी कम्युनिकेशन के अंदर किसी भी इंसान को पर्सनली टारगेट मत कीजिए। दीज आर वेरी रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिसेस। ये कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स किसी अच्छे पावरफुल कम्युनिकेटर की नहीं होती है। आप एड्रेस करना है, यस, यू आर फ्री टू डू सो. You have a power of language, you have a power of you have a command on your language, but at the same time learn how to use your communication tool in a powerful way to address the issue, not target to people. That's very important in communication, because if you're only targeting people, if you're only insulting people through your tool, then you are not using your tool to the fullest. Then you will probably use it just to point out fingers on each other, and then you will be completely out of the market because you don't know how to address people, right? Very important. First, you understand your crowd, choose your word very wisely, and ensure that whichever language you use, whether it is Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, any language for that matter, kindly be respectful in choosing your words, whatever you are using. That's very important. Right? Number two, power of communication can really, really make you very innovative. How? Let me tell you. So let's say if you master this whole angle of communication through your choice of words first, because in communication we have three elements to understand. Number one, verbal code of conduct. जो हम बोलते हैं एक वो पार्ट आपके अंदर कि हमारी टोनालिटी कैसी है, हमारे चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स कैसे हैं, how my words are landing upon opposite people, right? How it is actually taken into reception by people. These all come under your verbal segment, the way I talk, basically. Number two element of communication is your body language, and this is something called non-verbal form of communication. Very, very powerful. Most of the time we ignore the element. Or why we ignore? Because we feel, how does it matter? I am sitting, I am standing, whether I'm smiling or not smiling, how it is important to others. But you don't know, if you don't work on your non-verbal element, you are going to kill the authenticity of communication. Right? I'll give again a simple example. How many of you like to talk to people who are very serious? हम शुरू में तो नहीं पसंद है, राइट? ऐसी बात नहीं है कि वो लोग खराब होते हैं, नो, सबकी अपनी एक पर्सनालिटी होती है. बट वहां पे प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि जब वो सीरियस फेस बैठे होते हैं ना, तो हमें लगता है कि दे आर इनटू एंगर मोड or something is not right with this person. What if I go and talk right now to this person? They might not respond very appropriately to me, right? So these are all the sort of questions will come into your end. But let's say if somebody is having a very lovely face value, kind of charming person, very smiley person, you automatically get attracted towards that kind of personality. So in public speaking, especially from the angle of communication, please work on your non-verbal elements of communication. That is your facial expression. Now, what comes under your facial expression? Your eye contact, your smile, the way you are showing your emotions through your face value, and then your postures, gestures, your overall attire, because everything comes under your body language. So even sometimes people ask me, ma'am, does it make difference if, let's say, I have a small difference into ladies love to carry handbags. So someone asked me who was working for a corporate, she says, Sunesh, does it really make a difference if I carry a different handbag? I said, yes, because you are working at such a top level, people look up to you as an inspiration. But at the same time, do not indulge too much into matching things. Carry something good, carry something classy, and carry something this way that people really can think that yes, you are carrying a good quality product with you, but not at the cost of that your whole brain is only about choosing bags and accessories. That is a way, right? So that's very, very important ki how you are choosing your color of clothing. Colors may be, your personality speaks a lot. Like, for example, you are wearing a dark to light combination. These combinations talks volume about your personality in terms of communication, right? How you choose your, as a female, how you choose your earrings, how you choose your finger rings, how you choose your, let's say, kind of lip color, how you choose your, kind of other accessories, whichever, like watch and all this. These are all very, very important segments. For males as well, currently this is a fashion, the kind of accessories they do carry, like they carry a light bracelet or they carry a kind of watch, right? And you must have seen even a boys goes with a small stud in their ear, right? So sort of pairing and how you are choosing all these important accessories is very, very important. So these all contribute collectively to your body language. उसके बाद you should know कि whenever you are in front of people, how you are supposed to sit and stand. Don't use cross angles. Cross angles का क्या मतलब है? Don't cross or don't fold your hands when you are sitting in front of people, because that gives a very, very authoritative way of to people. तो ये आपको ध्यान रखना है कि आप ज्यादा एरोगेंट बॉडी लैंग्वेज को यूज ना करें लोगों के सामने, क्योंकि वो फिर आपकी कम्युनिकेशन की पावर को खत्म करता चला जाता है। तो आपको ओपन बॉडी लैंग्वेज पोस्चर में यूज करना है, लेकिन कन्वीनियंट वे यूज करना है। आपको डिस्टेंसिंग का बहुत ध्यान रखना है जब भी आप किसी से बात करें, खासकर जब आप ऑपोजिट जेंडर से बात करते हैं। ठीक है। अब आप सबको पता है कि जब भी हम बात करते हैं एक सोशल गैदरिंग में, या हम एक ऑफिशियल फॉर्मेट में बात करते हैं, या एज अ स्टूडेंट आपके काफी सारे ऐसे फ्रेंड्स भी होंगे ऑपोजिट जेंडर से जो आपकी क्लास में आप जिनसे बात करते हैं, तो जब भी उनसे बात करें, ऐसा नहीं कि एज यू नो देम सो यू कैन जस्ट गो एंड स्टैंड द वे यू लव टू, नेवर डू सो। अभी हो सकता है आज आपको ये बातें ना पता हो, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं जाके जब आप दोनों वर्क लाइफ में आएंगे, तो आप दोनों को समझ में आएगा कि हाउ इट इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट टू मेंटेन प्रॉपर काइंड ऑफ बॉडी लैंग्वेज। ठीक है। तो सबसे अच्छी बात ये है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, आप लोगों के पास टाइम बहुत होता है स्कूल लाइफ में, कॉलेज लाइफ में, यूनिवर्सिटी लाइफ में, यू हैव ऑल दीज थिंग्स एंड यू मीट विद लॉट ऑफ पीपल अराउंड यू। तो आप उस स्पेस को वाइजली यूज कीजिए, ताकि फिर से आप जब अपनी कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ स्टार्ट करें तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम ना आए वहां पे। यू आर ऑटोमेटिकली रेडी नाउ बाय दैट टाइम। तो आपकी फर्स्ट जॉब के अंदर आपको ये नहीं समझाना पड़ेगा फिर कि ऐसे कपड़े पहनो, फॉर्मल ड्रेस पहनो, कलर कॉम्बिनेशन यूज करो, ये सब आपको पहले ही मास्टरी हो जानी चाहिए स्टूडेंट लाइफ। वो फंकी स्टाइल वाले कभी कभार यूज करो, आप ज्यादा मत यूज करो। इट्स ओके, वंस इन अ व्हाइल यू शुड हैव दैट फंकी ड्रेसिंग लुक, वो जरूरी है लाइफ के अंदर, लेकिन इतना मत करो कि बिल्कुल फंकी ही बन के रह जाओ, वो गलत है। ठीक है। हैव अ राइट मिक्स। तो जब आप राइट मिक्स यूज करते हैं, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि चीजें आपके अराउंड बात करने लग जाएंगी फिर। और जब आप एक कॉर्पोरेट एनवायरनमेंट में जाते हैं, या किसी भी बिजनेस लाइन में जाते हैं, या कहीं भी काम के लिए जाते हैं, पीपल आर गोइंग टू लुक एट यू एंड पीपल रियली लव टू हियर फ्रॉम यू। और आपको एक ऐसा टाइम भी आएगा जब आपकी ड्रेसिंग बड़ी पावरफुल हो जाएगी ना, तो लोग आपसे आके पूछेंगे, भाई आप कहाँ से खरीदते हैं कपड़े, या फिर किस तरीके से चूज करते हैं आप कलर कॉम्बिनेशंस, थोड़ा हमें भी बताइए। ड्रेसिंग के ऊपर तो आई कैन गिव यू सो मेनी टिप्स एज पर योर पर्सनालिटी स्टाइल। इसमें बहुत चीजें हैं सीखने की जो एक हम छोटे वेबिनार में कवर नहीं कर सकते। सो आई एम जस्ट गिविंग अ फेस अबाउट इट बिकॉज देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स। नंबर 3 जो आपका कम्युनिकेशन का एलिमेंट आता है, वो होता है आपका राइटिंग स्किल्स में। राइटिंग स्किल्स में हम क्या करते हैं, ईमेल कम्युनिकेशन हम ज्यादा यूज करते हैं, ब्लॉग राइटिंग यूज करते हैं। आजकल कंटेंट क्रिएशन का एक बहुत अच्छा ट्रेंड है, राइट, जिसके अंदर लोग अपनी इनोवेशन को अलग अलग मीन से शो कर सकते हैं। जैसे उसके अंदर एक वीडियो कंटेंट आता है, एक आपका राइटिंग कंटेंट आता है, एक आप किसी के लिए ब्लॉग बनाते हैं, या आप किसी के लिए एडवर्टाइजिंग एड्स डिजाइन करते हैं, राइट। दीज आर ऑल द क्रिएटिव फील्ड जिसके अंदर आपकी कम्युनिकेशन यूज होती है एज अ स्टूडेंट, राइट। तो आपको ये ध्यान रखना है कि जब भी आप लिख रहे हैं, लिखने में देखिए प्रॉब्लम कहाँ होती है। कई बार क्या होता है कि हम जो सोच रहे होते हैं अपने माइंड में, हम बोलना वो चाहते हैं, लिखना भी वो चाहते हैं, लेकिन वो होता नहीं। आपने तो मेल लिख दिया, और जैसे ही आपने सेंड बटन प्रेस किया, सामने वाले ने पढ़ा, सामने वाले को लगा भाई ये गुस्से में क्यों है, और वो वापस आपके पास आता है, एंड ही स्टार्ट आस्किंग और शी स्टार्ट आस्किंग, हे व्हाई आर यू सो एंग्री इन राइटिंग अ मेल। आपने बोला भाई नहीं ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है, मैं तो बिल्कुल अच्छे मूड में हूँ। अब प्रॉब्लम कहाँ होगी कि जो आप सोच रहे थे और जो आपने लिखा वहां पे चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स को यूज करके, उसमें मिसमैच है, करेक्ट। और यही मिसमैच आगे जाके बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर देता है। क्योंकि वहां पे क्या होता है, अब एक इंसान तक तो ठीक है, आप उनको तो समझा लोगे, लेकिन कॉर्पोरेट में तो ऐसा नहीं होता। आगे जब आप काम करोगे ऐसा तो नहीं होगा, वहां पे तो काफी लोग आपके साथ कनेक्ट रहेंगे, तो वहां किस किस को आप समझाओगे। तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप ढंग से अच्छा तरीका सीखें राइटिंग कम्युनिकेशन का भी, तभी आप पावरफुल बन पाएंगे। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि ओवरऑल हम सिर्फ बातों से ही कम्युनिकेशन नहीं करते हैं, हमारे कम्युनिकेशन के बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं, जिसके अंदर आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज भी आती है। आप क्या कैसे लोगों के बीच में सोशली जाते हैं, खासकर जब आप एक पब्लिक फिगर हैं, तो आपको बहुत सारी चीजों का ध्यान रखना होता है, क्योंकि आपके इन एंड अराउंड बहुत डाइवर्स क्राउड्स होते हैं। अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं बहुत डाइवर्स क्राउड को एड्रेस करती हूँ अपने सेशंस के अंदर। मेरे सेशंस के अंदर आई हैव स्टूडेंट्स, आई हैव टीनेजर्स, आई हैव पेरेंट्स, आई हैव कंसल्टेंट्स, आई कम अक्रॉस कोचेस टू ट्रेन देम, और फिर मेरे पास हायर कॉर्पोरेट सेगमेंट के डाइवर्स क्राउड्स होते हैं जिनके साथ मैं डील करती हूँ लीडरशिप कोचिंग में। तो अगर आप इन सब एज ब्रैकेट्स को देखें और इनके एक्सपीरियंस को देखें, दे आर सो डाइवर्स। राइट आप भी कई बार पूछते होंगे कि मैम आप कैसे हैंडल करते हो। ये सब चीजें हैंडल करने के लिए आपको सबसे पहले अपनी कंडीशनिंग करनी पड़ती है, क्योंकि my 17 plus years of experience has gone working with all these top leaders to understand ki how they think, how they actually work, and how they actually build businesses, right? और गोइंग फॉरवर्ड हम कुछ भी करें लाइफ के अंदर, प्रोफेशनल कितनी भी डिग्री ले ले, अल्टीमेटली हमारा सोर्स क्या होता है कि हम इनकम अच्छी करना चाहते हैं, यस और नो? तो आप कोई ना कोई प्रोफेशन तो ज्वाइन करेंगे ही, चाहे वो आपका अपना हो, चाहे वो बिजनेस हो, चाहे वो किसी मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी में काम कर रहे हो, या एनीथिंग एंड वट एवर यू हैव प्लान। तो कम्युनिकेशन विल बी इंपॉर्टेंट नो मैटर व्हाट, वेयर एवर यू गो। आप हायर स्टडी के लिए जा रहे हैं, वहां पे भी आपको कम्युनिकेशन की जरूरत है, क्योंकि वहां पे ज्यादा पड़ेगी आपको। यू आर डीलिंग विद ऑल डिफरेंट नेशनलिटीज, करेक्ट? सो दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ लेट मी टेक यू थ्रू 10 ऐसे पावरफुल पॉइंट्स जो आपकी पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन को और एनहांस करेंगे, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू रियली गिव अ बूस्ट टू ऑल मेजर सेक्टर्स ऑफ लाइफ। ठीक है? अगर मैं आज बात करूं तो आई कम अक्रॉस लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु ऑलवेज टेल कि मैम हमारी लाइफ में बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स है। ठीक है? तो मैं जनरली उनके साथ एक क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ, किस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम है? मैम हम बात जो कहना चाहते हैं वो कर नहीं पाते हैं, ना हम पेरेंट्स को बता पाते हैं, ना हम अपने बड़े भाई बहन को कई बार बता पाते हैं, ना हम अपने फैमिली रिलेशंस को मेंटेन कर पाते हैं। देखिए आजकल आप देखो ना, लाइफ इज वेरी वेरी बहुत आइसोलेटेड हो गई है हम सबकी लाइफ। अब उसके अलग अलग रीजन है, राइट? आजकल वो पहले वाली जॉइंट फैमिलीज नहीं है जिसमें 15-20 लोग रहते थे तो सब एक दूसरे का ख्याल रखते थे। नन ऑफ दोस थिंग्स आर देयर राइट नाउ। आज सब अपने में बिजी हैं, उनके पास इतना काम है, बेचारे डिप्रेशन में हैं, कहीं पे जाके कुछ स्ट्रेस लेवल में बोलते हैं, कुछ डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं, और उसके बाद कुछ और भी ज्यादा डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं। करेक्ट? ये हो क्यों रहा है? क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं पे जो हमारी पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन है ना, वो खत्म होती जा रही है। हम बहुत ज्यादा सिमट के रह गए हैं। वी ओनली वर्क वर्क वर्क, हमारी लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट वर्क। हमारे लाइफ के बाकी के सेक्टर्स बहुत डिस्टर्ब हो गए हैं। पहले क्या होता था कि पीपल यूज टू गो एंड टॉक टू देयर ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स। दादा दादी होते थे ना घर में, तो बच्चे उनके साथ टाइम स्पेंड करते थे। अभी आजकल तो रहता ही नहीं है कोई साथ में, तो कहां से बात करोगे? आप दीवारों से ही बात करते रह जाओगे। करेक्ट? लाइफ हैज बिकम दैट वे। तो व्हाट आई वुड सजेस्ट, ये मैंने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत इंप्लीमेंट किया है स्टूडेंट लाइफ से। मैं कभी भी ज्यादा बुकिश लैंग्वेज के ऊपर नहीं जाती हूँ। आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू बी मोर प्रैक्टिकल इन टर्म्स ऑफ टॉकिंग। तो अगर आप लोग कमांड करना चाहते हैं, अलग अलग लोगों की माइंडसेट को समझना चाहते हैं, तो आप क्या कीजिए, आप हर किस्म के लोगों से जाके बात करना चालू कीजिए। और वहां पे भी ज्यादा बोलिए मत, उनको पहले सुनिए कि वो क्या, किस तरीके का उनका थॉट प्रोसेस है। देन यू सी कि ऑटोमेटिकली आपके अंदर एक पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन डेवलप हो जाएगा। आप लोगों से कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे, आप लोगों के साथ उनकी बातों को समझ पाएंगे, इमोशनल लेवल पे आप उनसे ज्यादा कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे। तो व्हाट आई वुड से, बुक्स आर गुड टू गेन इंफॉर्मेशन, बट एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिकली गो आउट एंड प्रैक्टिस। ये आप सबके साथ कर सकते हैं। आपको छोटे बच्चे मिलते हैं, उनके साथ भी बात करो, उनके साथ उनके लेवल की बात करो। उनको बड़ा बन के मत दिखाओ, अरे आई एम लाइक दिस एंड दैट, वो बच्चे भाग जाएंगे वहां से। ठीक है? द बेस्ट वे इज बच्चों के साथ बच्चों की तरह बात करो, बिकॉज यू हैव टू इक्वल इन देयर एज ब्रैकेट ना, तभी तो आपसे वो आके बातें करेंगे। सिंपल वे। और जब आप किसी अपने एज ग्रुप से बात कर रहे हो, तो टॉक टू देम इन देयर एज ग्रुप। किसी बड़े से बात कर रहे हो तो उनको सबसे ज्यादा आप सुनो पहले। सुनने के बाद आपको पता लगेगा कि इनका थॉट प्रोसेस क्या है, ये लोग सोचते कैसे हैं, ये लोग बात कैसे करते हैं। और अगर उनमें आपको कोई भी अच्छी चीज, एलिमेंट ऐसा लगता है, टेक दैट एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट। दिस इज हाउ आई हैव प्रैक्टिस विद मल्टी डाइवर्स क्राउड्स across the globe, and that today gives me a fair clarity of connecting with any sort of people in and around the business, right? So communication के अंदर don't restrict yourself कि मुझे बस एक ही तरीके के लोगों से बात करना है। हर इंसान के अंदर कुछ अच्छाइयां हैं, हर इंसान के अंदर कुछ खामियां भी हैं, जैसा हम सबके अंदर है, राइट? वी ऑल हैव आवर प्लस एंड माइनसेस। So don't try to look only at the negative aspect of someone. Try to see the positive side of it. And if you can pick one good thing from every single person, whosoever you meet in your life, you see you have lot to learn and lot to practice. So this is the best way to go interact and practice and convert yourself into a powerful communicator. Because always remember, powerful communicators are not those who keep themselves isolated, who maintain distance from people unnecessarily just to prove, oh, we are so big and this blah, blah, blah thing. Not required. According to me, a powerful communicator is somebody who can connect to people in a very easy mode, simplified mode, and can make people feel very inspired through their words, through their personality, where people feel they are connected to that person. ठीक है, इसको बोलते हैं पावरफुल कम्युनिकेटर. तो आपको कम्युनिकेशन के गुरुज बहुत मिल जाएंगे, आपको बहुत सारे कोचेस मिल जाएंगे जो कम्युनिकेशन के ऊपर प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं. सब अपने लेवल पे कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा ही सीखे हैं और अच्छा ही सिखा रहे हैं. लेकिन अगर आपको एक पावरफुल कम्युनिकेटर की तरह बनना है तो यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस लाइक अ पावरफुल कम्युनिकेटर. दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, तो ट्राई टू सी कि आप कैसे अच्छे एलिमेंट्स को प्रैक्टिस करके अपने जो है पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन को बढ़ा सकते हो. तो इसके आपको 5 फायदे मिलेंगे. नंबर 1, आपके रिलेशनशिप सुधर जाएंगे. आप जब भी अपने पेरेंट्स से बात करने जाएंगे ना, आपको हेजिटेशन नहीं होगा कि मेरे को ये क्या यूज करना है यहाँ पे, शुड आई यूज दिस वर्ड दैट वर्ड, यू विल बी क्लियर. नंबर 2, आपके प्रोफेशनल एक्सपीरियंस में रिलेशनशिप बहुत अच्छे बनने लग जाएंगे, बिकॉज नाउ यू नो हाउ टू टॉक टू पीपल अप टू विच लिमिट. नंबर 3, आपके प्रमोशन लेवल के अंदर यू विल गेन मोमेंटम, क्योंकि जिस दिन आपको पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन आ गया, पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन आ गया, people will start connecting to you and that's how you will get growth in your career. Number 4, आप लाइफ के किसी भी मोड पे रहेंगे, if you can go and interact with diverse crowd, आपके लिए कोई इंडस्ट्री प्रॉब्लमैटिक नहीं है. हमेशा ध्यान रखिए, प्रॉब्लमैटिक, रिसेशन, ये वर्ड्स उन लोगों के लिए ज्यादा काम करते हैं जो लोग सिर्फ एक तरह की ही स्पेसिफिक इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं. ठीक है, अगर आपने पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन और एक्सप्रेशन पे काम कर लिया तो टुमारो लेट्स से देयर आर बिगर अपॉर्चुनिटीज इनटू एआई और मेटावर्स या कोई भी ऐसी लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी आती है और लेट्स से आपकी उसकी मास्टरी नहीं है, लेकिन आपके अंदर एक सीखने की टेक्नोलॉजी को और पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन आपने डेवलप कर ली है, लोगों से आप बात कर पाते हैं उस टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर, उस लैंग्वेजिंग के अंदर, तो यू सी इट इज नॉट अ बिग टास्क फॉर यू टू स्विच योर डोमेन. तो आप अपना करियर बेहतर बना सकते हैं. और एज अ स्टूडेंट आपके माइंड में कभी भी ये क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा, अरे क्या करें, मार्केट बहुत डाउन है. मार्केट डाउन रहने वालों के लिए हमेशा ही डाउन रहती है, ये बात आप दिमाग में रखना. ठीक है, बट यस, व्हेन यू ट्राई डूइंग समथिंग पावरफुल, यू नीड टू टेक दैट इनिशिएशन स्टेप फर्स्ट एंड ट्राई टू चेंज योर पर्सनालिटी एंड डेवलप स्किल सेट अराउंड पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन फर्स्ट. आज आप कहीं भी जाइए, किसी भी इंटरव्यू में जाइए, सबसे पहले दे विल चेक योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. व्हाई they will do so?
Ma'am, because through communication we express our personality, our behaviors, our yes, ma'am, characteristics.
And most important is, once you get hired up in the company, their main worry is not about your technical knowledge. Technically they can groom anybody by training, correct? But let's say if your soft skills are not up to the mark, you don't know really how to communicate, what to communicate, you have behavioral issues, you have short tempered issues, all these things cannot be mentored and trained in overnight process. So actually what will happen, no, once they hire you, you will do major damage to their company people. That's why everyone is so careful in hiring people, that they should not have any soft skill issue, they should not have any behavioral issue, they should not have any kind of major short tempered issue. Correct? Do you all agree? I can train somebody on technical, mujhe C++ sikhani hai, I can put them on into training and get it trained, but I cannot teach somebody how to hold your anger in overnight process. Yes or no? That takes long time. और इतना 6 महीने और 1 साल का जो ड्यूरेशन होता है, लोगों को काम करने में लग जाता है, चीजों को समझने में लग जाता है. तो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स एक्चुअली डिमांड दैट काइंड ऑफ प्रैक्टिस फ्रॉम यू. तो इसलिए हम बोलते हैं, आप टेक्निकली बहुत बड़े जीनियस हो सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आपके पास पावर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है या आपने अपनी सॉफ्ट स्किल्स पे काम नहीं किया है, तो आपके करियर में हमेशा प्रॉब्लम आती ही रहती है. क्यों? क्योंकि गोइंग फॉरवर्ड यू नीड टू इंटरेक्ट विद पीपल. आप मैनेजर बनने के बाद you can't tell to your people, I don't know how to express, I don't know how to train all of you. Can you speak like this? No, we can't speak like this, right? That's why we are called as a manager. The reason is we know how to manage people under us, or we know the power of expression to get our work done. Got it? So that's why your power of communication is very, very important. No matter what, today you work for a government job, you work in government sector, you see all the top officials in government sector. Let's say if some of you are preparing for UPSC and all this, don't take it lightly. Do you know a IS and IPS officer needs to go through a rigorous trainings in terms of soft skill enhancement? Why? Because they deal with all sort of people. They have to deal with politicians, they have to deal with other officers in the same cadre. They have to also deal with all new joinees in their team, right? So they become the role model and they need to know how to talk to everyone. So today you talk to any IS officer or IPS officer who is in the service for last 10-12 years, you say them, their way of talking will be very different and you will get so inspired talking to them, right? Why? Because these are important skills for their profession. So likewise, when you go into corporates, you talk to VPs, you talk to directors, you talk to startup owners, you'll find them, they talk so brilliant. It's not like they are born with that. Everyone has practiced very hard, right? So it's a game which you all can learn. That's very important here. So on that note, I would like to wind up my session and I'm very much open right now to take your questions. So we are open with the Q&A forum. If you have any question, please let me know.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that how we can express our thoughts, like what the understanding which we have in our mind exactly through our words. Like
Okay.
this practice will include like as you said, talking to the people of different age groups. And is there any more exercise that we can do alone?
Yes. So see, when what you are thinking, first of all, you should have a clarity of thoughts. Now, let's say you are talking to somebody about something very important. Let's say I'll give a simple example that you are talking to a kid about a word called discipline, right? You should know up to how much length, what are the points you want to cover in discipline as per that child, right? When I'm talking to, let's say, a 8-year-old child, my way of giving my points on discipline will be different. When I talk to 23-year-old child, my way of teaching him discipline points will be different. And let's say when I talk the same topic to somebody who is in an age of 30, 35 plus, my way of expressing and giving my points will be different. Topic remains same, but the concept, the clarity of thoughts and the points I wanted to discuss will vary. So number one, you should have a clear clarity what you want to speak. And how can you develop that practice? Always write your points, because writing is a very, very impressive way to remain, to hold your memory power in a good way. So this will give a clear thought. So for example, whenever you are planning to deliver some speech or to talk in front of people, always take 5-10 minutes prior to that and create your bullet points. Oh, these are the points I want to talk. This is what I want to talk. And just talk that. So first and the foremost thing, if you really want to match these two things, what you are thinking and what you are talking, first develop a clarity of mind in thoughts. That is number one. And I have also given you a solution how you can do so. Start with writing. Now today for me, it is a autopilot. Any sort of people I correct, I directly jump onto the meeting and I can go on and on, because one thing is my experience, second thing is the way I deal with people, and third, I'm very clear in my mind what I'm supposed to connect on those lines. Correct? So likewise, it is very important for all of you. So this is one practice which you should do. And second one practice, as I've given you, start talking to n number of people. In a day, you should create a target. I'll talk to 3 people today in English. Because see, English slightly challenging because sometimes our thoughts does not resonate equally well. So you should practice this way. That today I will, no matter what English I speak, but I will only go and speak in English to 2-3 people. People might make fun of it. Let them make. Doesn't matter. Always remember, When you try to do something new, people always created fun out of it. So don't hesitate. Their intention might be different. You know why you are practicing, and you know what core focus goal you have in mind. Just go with that. Right? So this is what you should do as a second practice. Number 3, if you really want to master your thinking and what you speak or what you write, I would suggest pick up a practice or a hobby of writing some articles for certain magazines for free. This is a very good practice because this will push your brain to think a lot and then put them into writing. It's one of the most difficult and toughest tasks. Because I remember when I was writing my very first book, that book probably I have gone 3 times writing it up. Though after having a huge clarity on my subject, I was not very satisfied. Anytime I write one line, I feel, no, this can be better. This can be better. This is what something I should. So I was just keep confusing myself in my own way of pushing to the best. Right? So these all areas makes you very fine tuned, clear, and it takes its own time. So these 2-3 practice, if you can start developing, it will really help you a lot. Fine. Any other question?
Ma'am, I have a question. Like whenever we are discussing something on WhatsApp chat or in chats, there many times the confusion occur. Like we can't express our emotions in chats.
Correct.
So, is there any method to like if I requesting someone, he takes that I'm ordering him in an angry mood and something like that.
Okay. The best way, what I always suggest to people, don't see when there is a conflict, when there is something called a long conversation, never do through text messages. Always pick up your phone and talk to the person. This is the best way to clear doubts. It saves time. It gives you peace of mind. Most of today are, see, I have seen people, they are great writers in terms of WhatsApp chat. The moment I just, talk to them over phone call, I realize, my God, this person doesn't even understand what this person is talking. And you know why it all happened? Just all thanks to this social media group and all hanky panky language which we use in our chats. Because somehow they have mastered this game of writing and they have picked up few fancy words, right? But the moment you actually talk to them, you will realize this guy has zero confidence, or this girl does not understand what she's talking. So I always tell those people, don't master this chatting stuff. It's a wrong practice. Wherever you feel there is a conflict, wherever you feel there is a problem, immediately take a phone call and just have a conversation with that person and clear it out. This is the best way. So you will save your time, number 1. Number 2, you will practice in a right way to communicate, because this way you will learn how to express your thoughts. Whether that is through anger, through good, nice way, through assertive way, whatever the mode it is as per your mood, but you will definitely learn a power of expression. That's very important there. So don't waste your time in doing lengthy talks and writing essays on chat. That is, according to me, is useless. So I'm a kind of person, always pick up phone and say, yes, now you tell me what's the problem. And within 2-3 minutes, I'll see the problem is over. Because I have almost, I would say, zero patience for writing lengthy messages. I hate writing text. I can only write text for my book, but I cannot waste my time writing text on WhatsApp or Facebook or something of that sort. Zero. I always prefer people should express. And this is what even you should practice. So this will, in a great way, this will help you to develop your emotions very powerfully internally. You will start feeling more confident. You will start feeling more balanced. You'll feel, yes, now I can talk. So you will love talking to people after that. So develop this practice, this is how you will develop your power of communication.
Ma'am, this happens when like I'm working with 2 teams. Someone is in college or they are busy in other stuff. So instead of calling them, I message them on WhatsApp, giving some command or other things so that I will not forget them after some time. So it might create some issues.
Okay, so what you can do, let's say if you're interacting with college students, yes, they have a typical this practice of doing a lot of texting, right? So what you can do if they're busy, or let's say if you are busy and there is something important you want to explain them, just drop a message And then if let's say there is a conflict coming after dropping that message and you are saying it's a dragging conflict, in that case, I will never suggest you to drop message further. Just immediately sort it out by talking to the person. But if let's say you can just resolve that conflict within 2-3 lines of your text, then it's brilliant if both of you don't have time. But if let's say it is dragging after 8-10 statements also, still the person is hanging around the old talk, then it's much better to take a phone call and just clear the doubt. That's how you're supposed to.
So in conclusion, we can have a message like, call me whenever you get free. I want to discuss regarding this topic. So it will
Correct.
be easy for me to
It will be easy.
understand the topic.
Right. And it will save your time and that person also. Because see, over the phone call, you can discuss a lot of things. If let's say you're talking about a very important project, you can clear a lot of doubts. You can save every single time this person is putting on chat and then dropping a message. Again, you are getting mentally disturbed because you have to pay attention there to the chat as well. So it's good. You drop a message, please, call me once free. Need to discuss about this project urgently. Finish. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Any other question?
Ma'am, how to disagree with someone in at work? Like कभी कभी होता है ना कि हम लोग disagree करना चाहते हैं but बोल नहीं पाते हैं, तो मेरे साथ बहुत होता है. I
ये
just
आपके
end
साथ
up
नहीं, ये
saying
बहुत के
okay.
साथ होता है, ये सबके साथ ही होता है मोस्टली. तो इसमें प्रॉब्लम कहाँ होती है आकाश? आई टेल यू. सबसे पहले तो ना एक चीज समझो, किसी को जान पूछ के ना मत बोलो. नंबर 1, अगर वो काम के लिए है. लेकिन अगर जेन्युइन का कोई रीजन है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप अपने काम से बहुत ज्यादा ऑक्यूपाइड है, कोई नया इंसान आपकी टीम में आया है जिसको आपकी हेल्प चाहिए, तो लेट्स से आप नहीं हेल्प कर पा रहे हो और आपको पता है कि आप हेल्प नहीं कर पाओगे अभी, तो क्या करो, आप पोलाइटली बोलो कि इज इट ओके इफ आई कैन अलाइन समबडी एल्स फॉर द सेम टास्क बिकॉज टुडे माय बैंडविड्थ इज फुल. अब इसमें क्या हो रहा है, आप उस इंसान की हेल्प कर रहे हो जिस काम के लिए उसको चाहिए. आप अवेलेबल नहीं हो, ठीक है, लेकिन आप उसको डायरेक्ट तो कर सकते हो ना किसी ऐसे इंसान के साथ जो उसको इक्वली कॉम्पिटेंट मिल सके आपकी तरह. तो आप क्या करो, उसको नेवर कंफ्यूज पीपल. खासकर अगर वो नए हैं आपकी टीम में, तो उनका इस चीज का आपको ख्याल रखना है कि आप कभी भी किसी को डायरेक्ट ना बोल के उनको एक अच्छे रिसोर्स की तरफ डायरेक्ट कर दो, जिससे आपका भी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा, उस इंसान का भी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा. उसको जो हेल्प चाहिए वो उसको मिल गई और आपका जो अपना टाइम अलाइनमेंट का था वो आपका भी हो गया. तो दिस इज द बेस्ट वे. टेक्निकली नो किसी चीज का सोल्यूशन नहीं होता है. नो हम बहुत एक एक्सेप्शनल चीजों के अंदर कहना हमें पड़ता है, वो सिचुएशंस अलग होती है. अब उसके ऊपर पूरे मॉड्यूल हैं हम डिलीवर करते हैं कि द आर्ट ऑफ सेइंग नो इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मॉड्यूल विच आई डिलीवर टू माय लीडरशिप टीम एज वेल. खासकर कॉर्पोरेट्स में सभी के साथ वो प्रॉब्लम होती है, राइट? उनको नहीं समझ में आता कि जूनियर्स को कैसे नो बोलना है, सीनियर्स को कैसे नो बोलना है, कहाँ पे बोलना और कहाँ पे नहीं बोलना है, ये सारे इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स. Correct? So that's a kind of learning in the form of a full module. तो for the time being आकाश, इसको समझने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है, पहले ये देखो कि जिस काम के लिए आप ना बोल रहे हो वो जेन्युइन है भी कि नहीं. क्योंकि कई लोगों का ना एटीट्यूड ऐसा हो जाता है, दे सिंपली हैव दिस प्रैक्टिस ऑफ सेइंग एवरीथिंग, टू एवरीथिंग दे विल से नो, just because they feel people start overusing them. Always understand when you are skilled, if someone is coming to you, they are coming to you for a reason, for learning from you. So don't hesitate in helping out people, but not कि आप अपना काम छोड़ के दूसरों को कर रहे हैं. That is not fair. You should always help correct people. आपके पास टाइम है, जरूर दीजिए, और जितना आप लोगों को बोलेंगे उतना ही आपकी पावर और बढ़ेगी. There is nothing wrong about it. But then see to it कि आपका काम सफर ना हो दूसरे की हेल्प करने के चक्कर में. That is what something you need to. अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है, आप उसको किसी दूसरे इंसान की तरफ डायरेक्ट कर दीजिए जो उस वक्त उनको गाइड कर सके. This is the way how you can take care.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
Right. So, ma'am, I think we are near to ending this session. So I would like to thank you, ma'am, for taking out your valuable time and giving us insightful insights of these communication tactics. Ma'am, we will surely apply all the learnings which we have got from you from now. And that was all about, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alek. And once again, thank you so much to the entire team of Adore for organizing such a brilliant webinar, and looking forward for such kind of more interactions going forward based on our time and availability. And love, light, and peace to all of you. Have lovely good evening and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.